Alright, looks like we're live. Let's move that there. Okay. Where are the headphones at? And now we just await folks to show. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late today. Had a surprise visitor. There we go. Hey, Cygnus! Let me turn this down a little bit. We'll wait just a minute for folks to show before we get started. Whew, I am hot. Hey, Jeff! How's everybody doing? Stretch, stretch. I'm tired, and all I've done is chill all day, and I took yesterday off. Oh, wow! Boosted the Discord? Is that... I'll have to look at what that is. Is that like you pay money so you do things? I'm not sure what you mean. I'll have to look at the Discord after this, but thank you. Hey, Silent Leon. Hey, Faku. Sorry that I took longer than normal to start today. My cousin, the health inspector, dropped by to drop off some stuff she picked up for us, so we chatted for a little bit. Yeah, it was good to see her. Good to see a human that I don't live with. Let's see here. Alright. Ooh. Hello? Hello, Peepon. You here to say hello? You say hello? Oh, Gandalf's in the hallway and wants in. Better get him. Alright, now we got all the cats. Including the Pippin, who is the devil over my shoulder. Alright, so last time we finished the first dungeon and had started exploring town, doing some of the side stuff. I believe we have a little more energy for today, so we should do something. What stats do I need to work on? Do we have a Bob? We do. He's on my bed. Oh, that's neat. You can actually look at what card he is. Huh. How do I look at my... Confidant? I guess none of this tells me what my actual stats are, like my charm and everything. I can't remember which one we were working on. I feel like knowledge. I feel like we needed to work on knowledge, maybe. So I guess we will do that. Oh, I'm not smart enough to read. That's right. I can't read that book yet because I am not smart. We can read that.
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright. He's so cute in this form. I feel like Morgana's way more adorable in his human, not human, that's a weird way to put it, in his normal cat mode than in his mascot cat mode. Hey, Sky Center, we just started. Thanks for joining us. I don't want to check out the TV. The TV always has crap. I kind of want to talk today. I gotta unload all this crap off my chest. Why don't we grab some rum and shake things up? I'll take you over to a special shop I know. Of course! Hey, Raoul. Hey, Lee. So what happened since the return of the PE teachers? So we beat the PE teacher and taught him a lesson. And since then, he's vanished from the school and nothing's happened because there's kind of this oh, well, now we're to one day, but there's a sort of a period of peace before you get to the end day until expulsion thing. And we've just been doing side stuff like bonding with our friends and increasing our stats. You know how you do. So yeah, let's go on a ramen date with our boy Ryuji. Go out with him. Yes, that's exactly what I do. Kind of far, but the flavor's killer. Get pumped, dude. It's over in Ogikubo, so let's grab a train over there. So this will give us a new place to go to. And now we can take other people there.
All right.
I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat, sweat dripping over my face. Oh, my child. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? We used to come all the way out here after practice and... Aww. I guess that's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times, but for some reason it doesn't look like he's getting along with the others. Are you worried about him? Kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for him. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. Hey, Lobsel. There ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know better than anyone. Oh, my poor boy. It's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want them ending up like me. You know what? You're right. Oh, yes, I must encourage my sweet boy. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I would never have met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, it's all good. Aww. For real, though, it's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. Aww. My bond has grown deeper on this ramen date. Awesome.
All right.
I hope there's something I can do to help those track guys, though it'd probably mess it up for them if I tried to butt in. No, you can do it! We still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay?
See ya!
Later, dude. Oh, my sweet sunshine boy. What a great thing to open up the game to. Oh, we got a trophy.
Hey.
Tomorrow's the board meeting. Don't worry, I'm sure the change of heart worked. Board meeting's tomorrow, right? We're gonna get expelled if Kamoshida doesn't have a change of heart by then. I'm sure he will. He'll definitely change. It would be a real problem if he didn't. You're right. It's a little early to be giving up now. Guess we're gonna find out one way or the other tomorrow. We just gotta brace ourselves for all possibilities.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow. Well then.
Okay. So, let's see. Can I leave? Yes. I think I can buy a video game system from you, can't I?
Welcome.
Not yet. Okay. How are your studies? You wanna... Okay, let's see if I can... Can I go see her? Is she open right now? Do another friendship thing. Okay, it's too late for me to do this test, damn it. Grr. I was hoping I could knock 2 out in one day. Oh well. I guess we'll work on stats, which really is just the batting, I guess. No, well, my charm's pretty good, isn't it? I could bathe and do charm, but I feel like my charm's okay. And the movie theater's not open, so yeah, we'll do batting.
Welcome. Want to give it a try?
Ooh, we got intermediate.
Good luck.
Oh, good. Sure, I'll do great at this. Ooh, I did okay.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh.
What do you know?
Nice.
Maybe I'm better at this one. Come on, let's hit that center.
Nice.
Ah, so close. Hey, Kyle, welcome to Baseball Simulator 2020. When do we want to try and stream Animal Crossing? So I'm preparing something. And when it is prepared, I will be streaming some Animal Crossing, and you folks who have it and want to join me are free to. I will post more deets once I am ready for that. I guess the new version of the baseball game doesn't end until you end it? I guess I'm gonna try and get at least one home run. Oh.
Okay.
I literally think the fact that it's moving faster, I'm just like, my thumb is moving better. I had to say that. I was timing it too fast on the beginner, and now I seem to have gotten the timing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, we'll go to 20. If I don't get it by 20, I quit. Give me a home run! Oh, so close.
Nice.
Nope. I would like to see a cat try and play baseball.
Okay.
I would like that. Damn it. Alright. Am I gonna do symbolism on Persona 5? Yes. I honestly have kind of started writing a video already. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be on the whole game. I was thinking of maybe doing some thoughts on Kamoshida's dungeon. Because I don't know, I still have thoughts. I feel like I need to better... Okay, so my stats are... I need knowledge. Okay. Machine we sent in for maintenance... Okay, so there will be more shit to do later. I just feel like I want to better organize my thoughts about Kamoshida's area, you know?
This is no good.
Alright, back to school. Yep. Oh, and there's Mishima in the back.
What's with the sudden morning thing?
Here we go.
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
They
I will
have to
punch
tell
you.
us not to commit suicide.
Hey,
It's a
Patrick.
weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out.
Hey, Jade.
Lucky that morning practice got canceled.
I'm gonna stab some folks in here.
Takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers.
Happy birthday, Kyle.
Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the
I would sing you the birthday
importance of
song, but YouTube would copyright hit us, so I'm singing it in my heart.
Mr. Cummings,
Hey, Lynn Griffin.
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything.
Hey, Craig. This music is so sad. I love it.
Huh?
But he doesn't deserve sad music anyway.
What's this about?
Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher. Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
You know, to the outside eye,
Sexual harassment.
it could totally look like that was just his wake-up call and nobody did anything to him, you know?
He is
Volleyball
the
team?
worst.
Really?
But obviously they did do something.
I thought of the school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion. Simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What?
Seppuku!
Just say it.
Sky's like, oh shit.
Off the stage for now. Everyone, return to your classes.
Don't run, you bastard!
Oh, this part's cool too.
Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Get him on.
Punished under the law and atone
Hey,
for my
Akatsuki.
crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Position on the team?
Feels so bad.
Hey, Robert.
So the rumors weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning
I love that the sad music is still playing.
going to happen to both. Marasi will show up. It'll be a big
Return to your classrooms at once.
I don't think they're listening, my dude.
His heart really did change.
Yay! We did it.
But was this really for the best?
It was the best you could have done. Like, you didn't really have any other options.
Gotta be.
In the situation, it was the best thing you could have done.
Huh? What the? Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
Aww.
I didn't know at all. Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you.
Aw.
We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once.
Well, see you later then.
These are some pretty impotent teachers. He's not even making them leave.
Apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday. Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart. Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
Just cut class. Just go.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart.
So Katsuki says, one thing that annoys me is there isn't really any question as to the morality of their actions here. And that is true. I think there's some interesting discussions to be made about what it is they're doing and that they don't really have any other choice. And I think that conversation's kind of on the fringe of the game, but they don't really dive into it very deeply or make the characters question what they're doing. You know, they don't really go there. And I think it's because the narrative prioritized other things. Excuse me. Awesome! Congrats, Sky Center! But yeah, I think that would have been a neat thing to see. And I just don't think they really cared to explore it. Like, it was... For them, it's a mechanic for the game, you know? It's an excuse for gameplay. They didn't want to dive into it that deep.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self.
Hey, Needle Pup!
Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, Works for me.
As for what you've missed today, not too much. We just started, and Kamoshida, said, hey, oh no,
So,
I did bad
how'd it
things,
go?
and that's what just
With
happened.
Shiho, I mean.
Hey, Henry, welcome!
He's regained consciousness.
Yay!
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I
Aww.
was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers. The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to
Hey,
change
Josh,
too.
welcome.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it.
Meh.
I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know? I just
Yeah.
believe there are fates worse than death.
Holy shit.
That's my girl.
Anyways, that's all settled.
I love her.
But, you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Want to check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida.
That's one of my favorite things about
Impossible for someone to find out
fandom
what we
Persona
did at the
5,
palace.
that anybody can have a palace. There's a lot of stories exploring what if Ryuji had a palace? What if Joker had a palace? Not like related to their trauma in their past. And it's really fun exploring those kind of things. A lot of fans have written some really unique and interesting ones.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist. Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Interest my ass.
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
I love how these two are like brother and sister, the way they pick at each
I
other.
agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
Sure. Food. Everybody loves some good food.
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady Ann.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Okay, I'll leave that to you guys.
This game has a My Palace feature where you can get your own palace hangout. Really? I hadn't heard that. When do we get that? Do I get to decorate it? Is the gold medal real? When did it get inside his
No,
palace?
that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition.
So
The
we're
real
selling a
medal
fake
should
gold
still be in
medal.
his possession.
Forgery! Hey, Luffy, welcome! You're telling me Kamoshida's still got the medal? Who cares? What matters is we changed his heart. Anyway, if we'd taken the real thing, that'd be stealing. I don't think he'd be... Hello! I don't think he'll be proud of that medal anymore regardless. You let go of stuff pretty easily, huh? Want to forget about my debt? That's different. 500 yen is a lot more of money for a middle schooler, you know. Do you even still have that dolphin anyway? Stop digging that up. Back in middle school, we went on a field trip to the aquarium, but Ryuji had to spend all his money on a souvenir, so I lent him some for the train fare. I said I was sorry. That was for my mom. Oh. I guess I can call it even after all we've been through. Thank you. Anyway, we don't gotta worry about selling that medal off if it's a fake. End of story.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
Pippin's eating my hair. Starting tomorrow, you'll have a lot of time off, huh? Must be nice. For me, it just means more customers and more work. Alright, so it's evening. I need to work on my knowledge.
Make sure your clothes up.
Could you stop? I'm actually surrounded. I mean, there he is. I got one behind me and one to my left. Say hi, kitty.
Oh!
Alright, I finished reading The Great Thief. Awesome. Now I'm super smart. Damn it, I'm still oblivious? Come on. Oh no, that sucks, Lee. I'm sorry. I hate when headphones die. I used to go through them so much. Because I always bought the cheap ones because I was broke. Gonna go pawn that medal today. You can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out. Where are you going, Grumpy? You had your snack and now you're done?
Sorry, I kind of pressured you into doing this.
I will always help
And
you,
now to
Coffee
our next
Dad.
topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it? Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
He was just saying, sorry to make you work, and now he's like, work harder! It's very clear that he turns his stress and worry to being gruff. Like, obviously, the fact that there's drama at the kid's school has made him worried the kid will get involved. God, he's adorable. I love Coffee Dad. Did you see it was on the news? No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up right. Not that I saw. I bet they wanted that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to the celebration. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes.
Alright, tomorrow we sell. Sell the middle. Touch the cat. Touch the cat. Touchy the cat. Touchy the cat. Alright, can I go downstairs and do something?
Wow. Hey. Oh.
Mom's TV just made a loud sound. I don't know what she's watching.
Yes. All right.
Can y'all hear that? Alright, now we got LeBlanc coffee, and that'll heal some SP. What does that increase? Increased my charm, okay. Not bad. Looks like you're doing well. Let me have a sip. This aroma and soft richness. You used Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
Oh, they're gonna tell us about coffee. That's amazing. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. This is why he wears a fedora. I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. You look like a real barista standing at the counter like that. Seems like you're following all the rules and instructions I gave you. I can't believe this kid in front of me is a troublemaker with a criminal record. Well, there's no need to have a lengthy conversation about this. Just keep up with your training. Oh, tsundere Dad. Oh, thank you, Luffy. I'm glad to be of some help in these trying times. It certainly helps distract me. Oh, hi, Robert! How are you doing? Hopefully you're good, and hopefully Jeff is feeling better. Getting some good rest.
Well then.
My dog is barking. Yeah, was that the puppy? Did you hear him? Did you hear the puppy, Gandalf? You're adorable. You're adorable, Gandalf. Why are you so cute? It's illegal.
Make sure to do the dishes. Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend? Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Joker's like, I better just slide on out of here.
Today's the day we turn
Kitty!
in that medal for cash.
Look, Gandalf, there's a kitty. Are you already back asleep? Say, Mom, what are you doing? Beep, beep, beep.
You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Alright, we gotta go sell the metal at, Yakuza Dad's. To Yakuza Dad! How do I... Gotta remember what the buttons do. Here we go. He's in Shibuya? You again, what do you want? I need money. A gold medal, why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec, let me see it. Not gonna ask how you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound? Can I get more? I got plenty of money. I ain't gonna steal from Yakuza Dad. He buys all the junk I don't need anyway. It's almost time. Take this with you. It's a thanks for selling me that medal. Best not open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. Got it. Glad you're so quick to understand. They're here. Munehisa Iwa, yes. There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. Watch your attitude. Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? You sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry it up? I got a business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. I said, show it to me. You're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time try not harassing my customers. See how that goes. Grr.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid. We're partners in crime.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag? Well, come on, let's open it up.
Maybe not right where the detectives are.
Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
All right.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage. I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
Probably.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
Guys, you gotta stop talking about your crimes over the phone. This is a legitimate plot point. Stop talking about your crimes over the phone.
Everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
I love that that does actually come up at some point in the story, because legitimately every time they texted each other about what they were doing, I was like, this is not the best way to be a criminal. Oh, man.
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe.
He was pretty good looking. He was got it going on. He's got it. He's pretty good. And I really like his side story. He's a fun character.
Wow.
I guess there's nothing else in there. I keep forgetting I gotta go download the DLC for this version. Can I leave and go somewhere? I can't really work on my knowledge at all right now, can I? I don't think I have any books that have to do with knowledge, but I guess I can work on some other things.
Make sure you close up.
So basically right now he's reading is it Mary Kondo, the book about the keeping clean and organizing person? That's what he's reading right now. Gandhi, are you asleep? Are you a sleepy kitty? Are you a sleepy kitty? Yeah, I honestly think they would have gotten found out by someone else if not for Oracle finding them first and interceding. Without Oracle, they would have been doomed.
Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
Granted, it is pretty realistic that kids probably wouldn't think of that.
Gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida.
Damn, this make me hungry.
But we got
I miss restaurants. I miss eating food that's good. I can't cook, y'all. I've been living off of eggs.
Some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
Poke.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
Poke.
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep
Poke,
going
poke,
too.
poke, poke, poke.
Thank you for
Poke,
giving
poke.
us hope.
Poke, poke, poke,
Pretty
poke.
cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels...
I miss food that isn't pizza. I feel that, right?
Yeah.
Because there's only so much food you can get right now. We got lucky. Mom managed to get some, like, fresh blueberries and stuff from one of the... She's been, like, on the websites checking all the time to see when food's available and grabbing it when it's ready. So today we actually got fresh fruits and vegetables for the first time in, like, a month.
Oh, crap, you're totally right. We only got an hour to eat.
Just 50 minutes left!
This is how I am at the Golden Corral.
At this pace.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Yep, that's me. Me, Golden Corral.
Stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too. Don't worry.
They got an entire pie on their table.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Why not?
Now, where should I
Man,
start?
if you're at a fancy place, you eat steak.
She's all about the cake.
Or cake. You eat cake and steak.
So happy.
That's what you do.
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I think they got a little distracted.
You want? So I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas,
Hey, Eli.
and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all
See,
mixed up.
people are joking about Makoto found out because Ryuji and Ilan can't keep their mouths shut, and the group's texting back. So
Let's go.
I feel like the reason they got found out real easy is because the first two people they recruited to the team were like the jocks.
That's reassuring.
Like both An and Ryuji are kind of the preppy, kind of oblivious kids. Not sneaky, not smart, just blurting it all out, you know? They needed Makoto and Oracle to come along and organize everything better.
Hotel. The ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen.
I have no frame of reference for how expensive this place is. 8,000 yen could be
With all sorts of fish.
$8 or $8,000. I don't know. Alright, if I was at a buffet, I'd definitely... You getting some steak. Get some steak. Oh, screw fish. You don't eat fish at a buffet. Fish and not good to get at a buffet. It's too easy to fuck
I
up.
prefer it raw. But grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It's time to eat the rich.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
I do love that Kyle says, I love Makoto because her story was interesting because of, I'm guessing you mean Sai, her sister, but you've said Sia here, and so now I'm just imagining.
Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
just singing Chandelier over one of the cutscenes.
Other people here are reacting to the news.
Oh, I'm stupid. Dumb things entertain me.
There are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Makoto's a really great character. There's a reason she was the one that I chose to romance when I was trying to do all the stuff in the game. Food. Give me some food.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
This part is so smart. Like,
They'll be arriving soon. We don't want to keep them waiting, so we better get going too.
as a way of escalating the plot and showing in a very simple way what is ultimately wrong with the universe the characters are living in, this is amazing. It's a scenario built to bring them in contact with the asshole rich people that are the problem behind the entire society in a way that is really heartbreaking for them, because, like, this was their celebration. They won. They did it. But no, in reality, the problems are still very much there.
Rice is incredible.
No, you're fine, Kyle. That gave me a good laugh.
Sorry. I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic.
Aww. Bye, Lee. I'm sorry you've had to drop out. Hopefully you'll find some working headphones soon.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
Yeah, I want to turn all these people into
Because
crispy
he had a
bits.
sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way.
Alright. See, we got the meat, we gotta get some dessert. Give me that!
Oh, dead. I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his
I
ass
wonder,
kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
are the people we're overhearing, they're probably related to the 5 people we go after later. Because one's an IT company president, one was a TV president, one was a rich person.
Anyway.
I bet you it's
Ripping
connected.
news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
Pretty sure cats aren't supposed to have this kind of stuff.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all.
And none of these people have noticed the cat!
Time for the meeting.
Well, that was
Yeah,
cool.
I think
Did you hear
now that
him?
I've thought
He
about
said
it,
you were weird.
yeah, because what's his face shows up. I bet these are all the people that he's working with,
So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
and that's why they're not nice people.
Now, according to what we heard,
At least the IT company guy, I remember there being an IT person because Oracle fought him or whatever.
got a nice variety of food on
So
our
yeah, I
plate.
bet you they would line
Let's
up.
head back to the others.
That's a neat detail. That you really do come across all these guys here.
What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food? It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited.
He said I
got
was
it?
cute.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
And she's still eating that cake. Oh, my girl.
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever. Let's deal with this ourselves.
They're acting so serious. It feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more.
This is so cute.
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
Oh, man. I remember one year I was working retail, so I really didn't have any, like, holiday time. In retail, you work holidays.
This is a victory.
And so my family for Thanksgiving, we ended up going, or they really, had gone to the Golden Corral, the buffet place, because it was like 2 minutes away from where I was. And we had Thanksgiving at the Golden Corral, and I just remember I can make it a little further. Because Thanksgiving's already like that anyway, and then you add it to a buffet.
Not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please carry me gently.
They don't have a litter box in there, buddy.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Oh, my baby.
Same goes for you.
Well, cats do that.
What was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize to my boy.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
That voice just now.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Yeah.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
Mm-hmm. Putting things together.
What's wrong?
Rude. This guy is such a horrible person. You can't call him rude. Oh man, Friday.
You're not looking so hot.
It's only 3 more days and I get my
Because
my
he never
game.
eats well.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm always stuck with canned cat food too.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it.
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression.
The realities of being poor
I wonder
and
if
being
we're out of place
looked
here.
down on. Ugh, this whole scene is just... It starts off as such a, like, cute idea. Oh, we're gonna go celebrate, and they're having a food contest. It's so cute, and they manage to make it so tragic in a really simple way. I really love it. It's so heartbreaking. Always feels like this, don't it? Hey, Tex-Mex!
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
Hell yeah, let's change the world, guys!
Looking to change in Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Aww.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
Yeah! I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we can help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
Nah, we can take care of it.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Ugh, they're all so full of hope right now.
Being our leader?
Hey, Pablo! Why?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Yeah, Cat can't really be our leader, honestly. Oh, I forgot I get to name them. Oh my god.
Don't you think a real name would be cooler?
I'm pretty sure I named mine the Gabies. Like gay babies.
Luxurious sounding. Let me.
Hey, McKizzy.
How about the diamond?
Oh my god. With great power comes great Spider-Man.
Well then, here's my
I love that version.
How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier.
No.
Commemorative, no?
Did you wake up?
Oh no, you idiot.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
You decide for us.
Okay. Shit. And this epic music's playing the whole time while I'm like, what the fuck do I name my children? Gandalf, what do I name them? I could name them the Fellowship, like in the Lord of the Rings. Why did you stand up? Huh? Why? Are you going to leave us? Don't leave us. I feel like I should be creative and give them a unique name, but I don't freaking know. I don't know. There we go. Muse's Hit Squad. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm indecisive. They do actually use this name, don't they, in dialogue? I mean, they don't say it, but it's read. There we go. Queer kids! That's not bad at all. It's not.
A good name.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a CEO. CEOs have more power to fuck with people.
Along those lines, if we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
Ryuji is definitely dealing with some of his self-loathing by trying to, like, if the Phantom Thieves are likable, then I'm worth something, you know? It's really sad.
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Now they're talking about doing this for fame and attention. Well, see, that's so truly realistic to kids. Like, in their heart of hearts, they really do want to help people. But they're kids. They can't help but crave love and affection and feeling like they're worth something. And to them, fame and attention is what they've been taught means you're valuable. Which is still part of thinking within the framework of society. They still have not completely broken free. And I think it's like the 5th or 6th chapter before they really deal with the fact that that has messed with their perspective. I really love that they put that in there. Because that's totally how kids would see success, as being famous.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I think if you ate any more on, you'd explode.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yeah. It was all kind of Alice in Wonderland-y.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Oops.
Very well.
Let that
I'll
slip.
leave it at that. Let's continue on.
I still want chips. I put them away, but I still want them. The bag's almost empty. I may as well finish it.
Question's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual.
I really like this one. This one's fun.
A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you
Is it
know
though?
him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them?
Yeah, I am eating Doritos.
Start by telling me what you all schemed.
They become my game snack. But as you saw, I ate a banana. You know, balancing it out, eating some health. Alright, we established the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves. I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the website, too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. Better than I expected. My gamer fuel. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, as a runner, that totally makes sense too for him, because like he's used to running and trying to win, like having a victory, like there's a goal in mind. So I can see like why his framework could be like, if we aim at big guys, if we get the victory, you know, be famous. Let's keep working hard from this point on. The Thieves' Den has been unlocked. You can access the Thieves' Den from... You can do various activities. Play card games? I can play card games in my game. In my game, I can play a game. Yes. Oh my god, what? What is this? What the fuck? I messed that up. I can't believe I mixed up the gas and the brake pedal. Oh well, I need to fix this up. What is happening? Who are you? That ought to do it. Okay. Did you need something from me? Were you drawn here by the smell too? Who are you? I guess you just got here. I can understand not knowing what's going on. Don't worry. I'm starting to get it though. That's what this place is. This is a palace created by the cognitions of people like yourself. Your memories and feelings are collected here and given shape. Boy, am I sure glad I came here now. I bet this place can teach me all sorts of things. Who are you? I'm going to stick around here for a while. You can take a look around too if that interests you. I'm curious to see more of the memories inside you. Why are you inside me? If there's anything you don't understand, just ask me. I'll help as much as I can. That should wrap it up. Good job. Okay. 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 Palace maker. Okay. You can put them in the den. Okay, so I can buy shit and put them in here. I can decorate my house. Okay, I don't buy items. What's in the velvet room? Okay, so this is, I can just buy the characters. Metaverse. Oh god, definitely not. Enemies. No, definitely not. I guess I don't got none of these yet. Daily life. None of these yet. So really all I have is these. I can buy a statue of my cool dude and put him in there. Sure. I will place him. This is ridiculous! What even is this? Oh, and now Ryuji's in my heart, apparently. I mean, he was already in my heart. Ryuji was always in my heart.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me, how did you meet these two, Morgana? Well, this guy got caught by Kamoshida and was locked up in a jail cell. He was all like, help me! Don't make me sound so pathetic. That's kind of relatable, actually. I was caught by him right after I went into the palace, too. I'm the same as Lady Ann. You are so easy to please. They're worth getting for the conversations. They probably are, damn it. I may get them all at some point. Okay, so it's the same combo. You can just hear it again. That's hilarious. This is wild. What's this? What? What? Okay. I guess there's a... What? What? Oh! I'm now Ryuji. Okay. Alright, I guess it's only the characters I've gotten so far. Alright, well, let's head back to game, I guess. We'll mess with this later. Wow, this is wild. That's cool. It's an interesting way to have, like, a gallery. Like, a lot of games will have a gallery and things you can unlock after you beat the game. Like, Fire Emblem usually does. But that's a really fun way to kind of integrate the concept into the game's design. Like, the palace idea. That's very cool. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let me send the celebratory pic I took for- Oh yeah, this is new! They send you pictures sometimes now. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing the classy buffet. Oh, my children! They're so cute! Oh my god! You can cool it with all the celebrating anytime now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did, you just never stopped eating? This is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in the world better watch out for us. That's adorable! Hey, Delvin! Oh, hello! You come join us? Alright. To bed! Oh, now we gotta talk to our warden.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies.
I love
who
those two,
share
they're
your
hilarious.
ideals, and you have found your place in reality.
Yay! What'd you miss? We finished the first dungeon, and we are now in the kind of gray area between dungeons, but we're gonna start the second chapter in like a minute. I think we're about to soon.
The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
These glasses need adjusted. It's unfortunate.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because
Oh,
of
fascinating.
our master's guidance.
Fascinating.
Innate. Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well. When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts.
Yes, yes, I'm making friends, Mom. Don't worry.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them. If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate. That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
You should scoot forward just like a little bit.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound gift. Consider it a gift.
We can't see you. You're right behind my head.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Boy, oh boy. All right. Oh, we got more stock. Yay. Good, because I'm going to catch all the persona.
The time has come. And don't forget
I'm still frustrated that I had like 90% of the frickin' book of personas filled out and they don't transfer to this. So I have to start entirely fresh. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. Don't they know I've already put so much work into this game? I can't start again. I can't.
Have you heard?
Alright, yep, Big Bang.
Wow.
Yep.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today.
I bet it is.
Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
Oh, Robert was asking about the kitties. Well, we got... Let's see here. Oh! Oh. We got Bob being a long cat now. Say hello, I am long cat. I am stretching. I am doing my stretches. And Pippin is asleep in the chair. As she does. And that's Candy on the back of the chair. Hi, buddy. Oh. Do the stretch again, Bob. Show how long you are. Say yes, I am very long. I will not show you, though, because I am shy. I am shy cat. Why are you so shy?
The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida.
Oh yeah, the police
so
interrogate us, don't they?
As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like...
Well,
a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real.
Sometimes people like that are really good at putting up a front and pretending to be good. Like they have, like she said, they have multiple sides. I'm sure he showed a different side to the teachers who would have had the power, more so than a kid, to stand against him. He would have kept them on his side. So I'm sure she wouldn't have had, she would have had trouble catching him in the act.
They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Oh, don't stop just because I caught you. There's a toy in the corner and he's chewing on it and pulling all the fur out of it. Or the fluff. You don't have to stop. Did I embarrass you? Yeah, you embarrassed because I caught you? Here, I'll set the camera right there. Now you're going to investigate the camera? Hi. Alright. Let me guess, I'm gonna get asked a question.
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image.
Oh.
You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying.
Poor
what I've
teacher.
heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you, Kyle. I don't feel like that's an excuse, but as a story, I think it explains why Kawakami did not catch on. I don't think she realized. And she also, later we find out, is dealing with some shit of her own. But, yeah.
It ain't much, but we've been getting
Of all of them, the principal should have done something, because he legitimately knew and was covering up. Of course, he gets his.
Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
Bobby,
But
what are you
happened
doing?
to Kamoshida?
What are you doing?
Probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl.
Are you
tried to
investigating?
kill herself. Yeah.
Is the
you
Bobby
might be
investigating?
right. I guess there's no
Why are
way
you
they couldn't
climbing
exist.
shelves?
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is going to be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college
Oh.
entrance.
Now he's here.
Probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet.
You're really
right?
exploring
Plus,
tonight,
there's
huh,
that
Bob?
rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything
This
comes
is a
up,
pretty
alright?
epic picture. You got
Keep an
like
eye out for info
my
on any big
giant
shows
Lord of
that
the
might be
Rings
coming
medal poster, and then just a
And I'll try
cat
to dig up some dirt online.
staring into the
We went and
distance.
formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
Oh, I'm
I guess
sure.
sometimes
I'm
things just don't go the way we
understandable,
want them
Kyle. No problem.
Excuse me.
My girl!
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
Bob, you look
You
so
saw the state
dignified.
Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
He felt guilty.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Let's punish the children for intervening
Cause Mr. Kamoshida
and making a criminal admit to his
That's what I wish
crimes.
to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters.
What a jerk.
I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but
Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Are you climbing?
Oh.
You not gonna climb in my
I will
lap?
continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida
No.
myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree?
You were so loud
You
with the
have been at
purring.
the top of your class since
So
day one.
loud with the purring.
Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any
Oh my
college
god,
of
he
your
is
choosing.
blackmailing her. Basically. Do what I want and I'll give you the college
Your
thing you
lineage
need.
must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister
I
is
hate this
still
dude.
young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no?
Bobby,
If
you gonna settle
something
down?
disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect
Oh
very
my
well
god,
on
he
your
literally
sister.
is blackmailing her.
Yeah.
Somebody punch this guy.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course.
Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to teachers. Change your heart thing. Seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. Pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us, other than our text log of us talking about it. Sounds sure of yourself. Haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. I really can't wait to keep living this double life. We're counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
Why is he, of all people, part of the conspiracy? Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember. I know he is, but I don't remember, like, what he brought to the table. Other than it's convenient for plot reasons, I guess, because it connects them to the dude early on.
Pay attention.
You're so cute, Bob. With your little toes. Can I touch the toes? Why don't you want me to touch the toes?
Seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Mishima!
I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Oh my god, y'all. You guys are very bad at covering your tracks if everyone knows. Mishima knows, Makoto knows.
Keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'm glad to hear that.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please? In that case, I'll just do what I want.
Alright, do I have a friendship with him? Yay! I have a friendship with him! Yeah, most of the confidant lines, literally, they figure out that he's a Phantom Thief by the end of them. But, like, Mishima and Makoto's and, like, the ones that start off with just, you are one, obviously. You're so bad at hiding this.
Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close.
I touch your foot.
What do you have
I
to
touch
say
you the
to
foot. Alright, we got another friend.
With the birth of the moon
The moon!
All right. See you.
Alright. So many friendships to keep together.
We heard all that.
Oops.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's. Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I think it's more that he was there when y'all threatened him and then something actually happened and he's like, oh, well, it obviously had to be those guys.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
You do need to be sneakier.
A forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
I just saw Katsuki's comment about not wanting to bash Mishima solely on his initial interactions, and you know, I am with you. People are really mean to Mishima, and he has a very awkward... he is very socially awkward, obviously, and he kind of doesn't behave very well in the early interactions, but again, he kind of just came out of an abusive relationship where he was physically abused all the time. Like, clearly he's going through some PTSD, and your emotional and mental state is really unbalanced at that time, so I think he's clinging to Phantom Thieves as support, because it's all he has, and eventually he realizes he was in the wrong, and he turns things around, so, like, lay off my boy. But yeah, people are really mean to him because he's a little bit of a, I don't know, he's like a fanboy, I guess, and they don't like that. I don't know. I like him. I think he has a lot of growth.
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
Ah, it's me. Except they mean the language, not the, not literature.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
Yeah, I agree with that, Akatsuki. There's more valid reasons to not like Akechi as a character. Like, I think, personally, I really think he's a very interesting and fascinating antagonist, but obviously, for some folks, it may be too close to home, or they may just not like him, and that's totally cool. But Mishima's just like an abused nerd who's awkward, and he gets better.
Good comeback, huh?
He really doesn't hurt anybody. He's just kind of awkward to you for a while.
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Cat, you don't have fists.
Bring it.
These two.
Stop it.
You know, honestly, I was thinking about it, and the whole bit later on we were talking about being so poorly written, where Morgana turns on the team for a little bit because of the rivalry with him and Ryuji. I was actually thinking it would almost have made more sense, character-wise, for the rivalry and the issues to push Ryuji to leave for a little while. Because I feel like Ryuji has that hair trigger, he has this self-doubt and this, you know, this desire to feel needed and worth something, and that whole part of the story is about how they've only focused on fame for a while, and he was the push behind that. I feel like that part of the story would have worked so much better if it was Ryuji having the crisis of conscience, the crisis of not knowing where he belongs. It doesn't fit with Morgana. That's not his narrative, I feel like. His narrative is far more, am I a real boy? Not, you know, am I on the right team? Am I doing the right thing? I feel like it's definitely Ryuji. Ooh, there's fics where, you need to send me those links on the Discord. I'll read those. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense to me now that I think about it. That's Ryuji's arc, you know? God, that poor boy. I feel like I identify with him really hard because in a lot of ways I was somewhat that kid, you know? As a kid, I definitely had the self-doubt, the self-conscious issues. I was easily angered. As we learned in my stories last week of physically assaulting people that were mean to me, I had a little Ryuji in me. My father was even worse. He was the Ryuji to an extent. Oh man, that kid, he grew up very poor, and so they ended up having to move schools quite a lot, and he was the eternal new kid. And this was back in, like, he was in school in the 50s and 60s, and in country schools, like in small towns with 20 people. And so he would end up in fist fights all the time, because people were trying to, you know, he's the new kid, we can pick on him, we can steal his money. And so he would have to, you know, had all these stories about times when, like, there was one time that a kid was trying to threaten him, and the teacher turned away from the class to look at the board, and so Dad stood up through the kid's desk and sat back down. Teacher turned around, like, what the fuck? And the student was just so terrified, he was just like, nope, it's nothing, sorry, nope, just set his desk back. Like, oh man, Dad. This is where I get my anger issues. Alright, so you know I was looking for somewhere good to train. I found a great place. I can practice as much as I want now. This is kind of sudden, but want to go check it out today. Alright, let's do Ryuji, since I don't know, I could be wrong, but I always felt like finishing off some of these things as fast as possible makes it easier to level up harder ones later. Like, I finished Ryuji pretty early, because there's some later that have way more, like, you can only meet the politician once a week or something. there's a couple that have some restrictions that we're gonna have to work on. So let's go and work on Ryuji, because he's almost halfway, I think. Yes, I definitely... There is a story in my father's family of my grandpa and my brother playing checkers. My brother was probably 13, 14, and they were playing checkers, and he was losing, so he got pissed off, and he flipped the board, and he walked off. And later he calmed down, and he came back, and they were playing again, and Grandpa started losing, and Grandpa got pissed, and he flipped the board, and he walked off. Oh, that's... My family's known somewhat for their short tempers on my dad's side. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kind of crappy, but they get tons of variety. It's real damn cheap, totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way...
Bring you stuff? A towel? Nah, they'll lend you one of them. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back in your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest thing. Don't go getting your hopes up. I'm not gonna let you use mine! Oh, good lord, my dude. Let's head in. Now head to the gym. Okay. Yeah, I've done... I have never smashed a controller or anything, but when I was in college, and okay, I was struggling a lot more with undiagnosed depression. My college workload had me completely overwhelmed, and so I did have a moment where I completely lost my cool and I broke my glasses, which, worst thing you could, but I did. I, like, freaking, you know, anime, rah! And snapped them in half. But I taped them back together. It was not fun. Anger issues are bad. But, getting out of college helped a lot of my very, issues, you know? Mostly just because, you know, having a parent with cancer is rough to deal with anyway, but college can be really rough for people with ADD. I didn't need to be there. I don't know. I needed to know better what I was going to study. I changed majors a lot because, you know, people say that English is not worth it, but English was all I was good at, so I was getting failing grades, losing scholarships. It was a lot. Luckily, I got out of there with a degree, which 90% of ADD people don't do. So, like, good on me. My mom went to college for a day. They gave her 12 books to read, and she said, never mind, bye. Akita-senpai, what's bonkin? Ryuji, what does that mean? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. And you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai? I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Yay! Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they wanted to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Odd. The rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team from the ashes. He is? You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor. He's basically a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be a huge kiss-ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. Of course! You're my boy for life! Boyfriend, best friend, whatever you need. Alright, we're halfway! We don't got time to be messing around anymore, let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first!
See ya!
Yo, what's bunkin'? About that stuff today, I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I gotcha. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on, but when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later! I love my boy. Alright, we gotta work on our knowledge stat. I need to get some books from the library. Key to this place.
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for trusting me with a key. Awesome. Now we're gonna go to that place.
Now listen up.
Alright. Huh. Interesting, Akatsuki. Honestly, I would love... I mean, I really love games that let you pick male or female characters because they often have an interesting dynamic where the story is written for a male character or genderless because, you know, you can be whichever character and the story has to focus on you no matter what. So there's this element to it where the characters are often written in a way that most female characters wouldn't be. Like, they're given far more importance in the narrative, they're far less traditionally feminine, they're more powerful. Female Shepard's a great example of this, because Shepard, no matter which gender you pick, is this very powerful, competent figure that everybody loves and respects, which is really unique for a female character in a video game, especially, like, what, 10 years ago, however old that game is. I mean, that was the first time I ever felt really validated as a person playing games and wanting to be a woman, which it infuriated me that my brother left when I played a female Shepard, because, man. Anyway, it's really fantastic, and I was kind of disappointed that this game didn't have that, because I'd love this narrative from a female perspective, but I do love this Joker. This Joker comes across to me as very, I don't know, kind of gender neutral. Slight change of plans. Paper bag from the other day, all yours. Cool. Yeah, Pokemon does that, but Pokemon, the character is almost basically non-existent. Shepard's a person. Like, Shepard you can define as a character. You know, he has personality traits, voice, actions. The Pokemon character is just a stand-in for you, which is cool. I remember being so happy when Crystal let me be a girl, but it's not quite the same as having, like, a defined character written in a way that's really powerful and fantastic and lets you be a woman and do these things. Like, literally, Mass Effect was super important for my self-confidence in high school, which is part of why Mass Effect 3 in college pissed me off, because it ended so bad. Alright, I got a thing. Go home. You can window shop elsewhere.
Hey.
Ask him what's in the bag. Oh, I don't have enough guts to ask him yet, damn it. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything to sell? No. Okay. Well, then let's go work on our guts. We're gonna eat a burger. You really should play Mass Effect. Honestly, as upset as I am about how it kind of fell apart because EA has been eating BioWare from within for years, the first two are amazing. The first two are fantastic. The third one has its moments, but the first two are the ones that are just undeniably amazing. How do I feel about Byleth? I am still really blown away whenever I think about Byleth and Fire Emblem Three Houses. Byleth as a character is not so fantastic. Byleth is much closer to being like a Pokemon protagonist, very lacking in character and definition, which, having gone back and replayed some of the older Fire Emblems like Awakening and Echoes recently, kind of frustrates me. Because those two had such really powerful and unique main characters. Even Robin being a self-insert that you could change the look of. Or Corrin even, who's... Corrin has some moments that made me hurt. Like, they're defined characters, and Byleth isn't as much. So that's a little frustrating. But the fact that you can... Like, Byleth and Edelgard is what gets me and hurts my heart. And I'm still really in awe that we get to have that. That, like, lesbians and female, like gay folk, that kind of, like, that alignment, that we get to have this, that a character on the front of this box, like, I'm still in shock. Edelgard is so important to me. I will probably be crying about her for years. And I'm gonna have such high expectations for the next Fire Emblem. I really am. I'm so excited to see what they do. And looking back at the older Fire Emblems, and how they've changed, specifically in regards to gay people, I think someone at that company cares and has been trying to fight to change things. Because Awakening and then Fates, and Fates followed kind of by Fates Revelation, those are kind of the same. And then Echoes, there's such a vast change from no gay characters except for really stereotypical villains that come across as really effeminate and gay and gross in Awakening. Fates having one gay character that you can date as a guy who is really violent and sadistic, which they kind of have, and Tharja too was that way. Tharja you could date as a girl, but was really violent and sadistic, so that was kind of an edge there. And Niles is the same way, and there's some gross stereotypes in that one too. But then you get to Echoes, and the gross stereotype characters start to fade away, and you have Leon, who's also gay, but this is a remake of an older game, so they can't really edit it quite as much and change things up. And then you get to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where suddenly now you have, like, 5 options for girls that are gay, and, like, 3-ish options for guys, and multiple side characters can get together in romantic ways. Like, if you actually count side relationships and relationships the main character can have and comments, there's almost 12 confirmed gay characters in Fire Emblem Three Houses. It still shocks me. I'm emotional thinking about it. It's the most gay characters I've ever seen in a video game, and it's not a romance novel. It's not a visual novel. It's a mainstream Nintendo title. It's Fire Emblem. Everybody's heard of that. Oh my god. Hey, Diana! Yeah, we were talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses and how they've ruined me for all video games. Alright, now we can do the burger challenge. I'm sorry I had to be emotional about Fire Emblem for a minute. As soon as we're done with this and, Felix the Combat Central. That's why I like pairing him with Sylvain, because I feel like they're romance bros who have their first loves being flirting and fighting. Once we're done with Persona 5 and Final Fantasy 7, I want to go back and focus in hard on Fire Emblem Three Houses, because it's been out for like a year and I still haven't finished 3 of the routes, you know? Which is a shame for me. And I'm the kind of person that replays Fire Emblem games really obsessively to unlock everything. I've been doing that with Fates recently. I almost have all the interactions unlocked, and I want to do that with the most recent one, Three Houses.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yep. Eat the burger. Nope, I want the burger. I feel like Dragon Age Inquisition had a decent amount of hetero options. There was only one gay woman and one gay guy. And then there were, like, 2 or 3 that were bisexual? That's still, like, a lot of straight people. But I think in general, I remember that game feeling like it had less romance options compared to the large cast. Because, like, Dragon Age 2 had a sized cast of like 7 and you could romance 4 characters and they were all bisexual. So that's like most of the cast. But then the cast of Inquisition was like 12 or 13 and you couldn't romance all of them, and some of them were restricted to race and gender, and Inquisition was weird about who you could romance. Inquisition was weird about a lot of things. What system is Fire Emblem on? Switch. Fire Emblem Three Houses on Switch. It's one of the best games I've ever played when it comes to representation of sexualities and genders. It's not perfect, but it's far better than, I mean, it's far better than, I have a shelf over here. I have a shelf that has all my, like, my gay literature, some of it's historical fiction. I have some pride flags. I have some things, that are like history and knowledge on gay stuff and fiction, a lot of things. It's my gay shelves. My copy of Fire Emblem Three Houses is on that shelf. That is how much I associate it with my experience of being gay. Like, that's just, it was life-changing. And I went into it knowing that some of the characters were gay, but not really realizing how well it was written and how much of it was there. Like, the fact that women just flirt with each other really naturally and sweetly and just, I can't get over it. Yeah, Ciri! I would kill for a Witcher game where you could play as Ciri. And she's canonically bisexual. God, I love her. Ciri's my daughter.
Now then.
Fair warning. I would look up the characters before playing the game because you get locked into which characters are an option based on the house you pick. And so you might have a favorite that you end up locked out of if you're not in that house. Or you may not, you know, certain ones are bisexual and certain ones aren't. So definitely look it up. And there is at least one gay guy that is locked behind DLC, unfortunately. He's my favorite character. So I have to be smarter to eat the burger well? Really? I thought this was about guts. Okay, I have to be smarter to eat the burger. Alright, gotta go to the library, gotta get some books, gotta start reading. As my mom always said, it's time for the sped reading course. My poor mother is dyslexic, and growing up, she was taken to schools that tried to teach her how to read better. And she read it as, it was a speed reading course. I can't remember what the lady's name was that invented this course, but Mom always called it sped reading. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know, in fiction, I think it's almost really better to do bisexual rather than straight gay characters. I'm saying this as a gay person, just because it can be really restrictive to the gay people. Because, like, what if you don't like that dude? And there's only, like, if there's 2 gay options out of 20 people, and then you don't like those dudes. Like, fiction is really personal, and people may like a certain character or hate another character, and restricting romance options like that will make it so that gay people have to choose between, like, 3 characters, and if they don't like those, they're boned. So why not just do bisexual? Everybody gets the options. That's why I love Dragon Age 2. It's fantastic. Alright, this is about a story in Japan. Princess Kaguya. It's been a while since I've read this one. I hope I remember this. Alright.
Do you know the answer?
Heard that a woman uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. What is the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Crap. Fatal woman, probably?
This is it.
Yeah! Fatal woman. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible, not to mention the wild seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Nice.
Nice going.
Oh my god. What does it take to not be oblivious anymore? I will say, the one character that I think it's fair that they're just gay is Dorian from Dragon Age Inquisition.
About their parents or their boyfriends.
Because literally his narrative, 1, was written by a gay man, and 2, was very much about the experience of being rejected by your family for being gay. So I get writing that character as purely gay is great, and has narrative importance. But on the whole, I feel like we should make characters bisexual more often. Do it. Cowards.
There ain't even a hint of a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Why not? You did last time.
Right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Kitty.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
Oops, we got caught.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
Aww.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
Good playing.
Tactless.
Ryuji,
Anyways,
stop talking.
We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off. Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you guys might want to have your secret thief meeting somewhere other than school.
Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
You say that. I was never good at studying. That was my flaw in college. I sucked at studying. And then when I did study, I didn't remember frickin' anything because I'm ADD as
I
hell.
do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did.
That's why I was good at
originally promise
English,
to help me
because
out with my mission after
a
all.
lot of English was being allowed to use the text to write opinions and argue points, which didn't require memorization, it required critical thinking. And I could do that. Memorizing crap was never my skill, which is part of why I failed Spanish.
Got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots. Don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here.
Yeah, I think that's called doxing, ain't it?
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
Someone left me a bad review on my fanfiction!
Stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Yeah, it works out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Alright, we're going to mementos!
What are you trying to pull?
Are the background characters wearing masks? Yes, that's actually a really common thing in Eastern countries. I guess with, like, illness or with smog and issues like that. It's far more common.
Jeez, that again? Mementos, was it?
Honestly, I feel like they would be better off sneaking around in the subways. They'd be far more, it'd be easier to blend in, nobody would be able to hear them, they wouldn't look suspicious. The school roof is not the best sneaky place. And of course now we're going into the mementos. The underground.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place?
The Devil's Subway!
Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor. But it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
It's a type of, Altoid-like breath mint.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted.
Oh, hey Kylie, welcome.
So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
If you see a hole, Henry made it to the wrong subway.
From Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective
Hey Louise,
unconscious.
welcome.
No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
Be nice. Be nice to my boy.
Is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
Oh my god. I almost forgot about this.
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana, transform!
This is so cute. Cat bus!
Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
For some reason called Ghibli! I love that! Because the whole reason that the cat can turn into a bus is the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. Studio Ghibli is huge in Japan. That film is particularly huge in Japan. And there is a cat bus in that film. So yes, thanks Ghibli, now we have a cat turning into a bus. I just love that they add that little detail. It's so cute.
Why a bus?
Haven't any of you seen Ghibli?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could. But that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull!
I love the cat bus. It's amazing. Yeah, basically it is Japanese Disney, and I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like most of the, like, the worst Ghibli film, to me, is more entertaining than the worst Disney film. Like, I hesitate to say, like, Disney has a lot of talent and some great films under their belt, but I think it's wavered far more than Ghibli's has, I feel like, to some extent. Probably because I feel like Ghibli's not a multi-bajillion corporation with a theme park and a bunch of other crap to make money off of. So yeah, I feel like their films are far more quality. I definitely love them far more.
Why are you all just sitting back there?
I'm a car.
I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
What, you're not a Transformer? You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
Oh man, Grave of the Fireflies is very, very sad. I've never watched it because I think it would kill me. It's about post-World War II after the bombs, I think. Let me see, what have I seen? I've seen Nausicaa, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, Ponyo, Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, which is probably my favorite one. I think that's all the ones I've seen. I'm probably forgetting some. I haven't seen a lot of the newer ones. Like, I haven't seen Mary... I saw the Earthsea one. It was... that was one of the weaker ones. It was okay. Nausicaa's really great. But Castle in the Sky is definitely... Castle in the Sky and Mononoke are my favorites. And they're both very different feelings. So, like, depending on... Do I want a really goofy, lighthearted comedy? Or do I want to bleed and hurt? Depending on which one I watch those. Which, actually, I have over here on my shelf. They just put out collector's editions of those movies with art books and the soundtracks and everything. And I had to get the Princess Mononoke one. I had to. When they come out with one for Castle in the Sky, I will jump on it. They have some for some of the films right now, but none of the other ones I'm really into. But yeah, those are my feel-good movies. I love those movies. Oh, they're so good. Oh, the Take Me Home Country Roads. What is that one called? It's one of the older ones. I saw that one too. It's more of a daily life kind of movie. I really liked that one. Are they making a theme park? I think they kind of have a little theme experience, but it's not quite the same as, like, Disney, you know, owning this huge theme park that makes them $1 bajillion all the time. I don't think it's run by the same folk. Like, I doubt Hayao Miyazaki's running the thing. I don't know. I haven't heard as much about that. I know it's been rumored for a long time. Yeah. It's really a shame that Earthsea wasn't better, because Howl's Moving Castle was an adaptation of a book, and it was really good. But Earthsea was directed by somebody else, if I remember right. I think it was their first directing project, and it just wasn't as strong. It was alright. But I mean, Earthsea also is one of the weakest books in that series. It builds up to a lot better things later. They're just gonna kill y'all. Yeah, unfortunately Disney has really turned into like a homunculus swallowing up everything, and I really don't like anything they do anymore. I really just don't have a taste for it. I'm so tired of superhero movies, honestly. I used to love them, but now they come out like every other week and I'm just done. Can I have something else? I'm tired of Frozen. The first one wasn't that great. Why didn't Moana get a sequel? That one was the last one I loved. Moana made me cry. That one was great. But yeah, on the whole, I'm just like, I'm done with Disney, y'all. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is as close as I get. And that's not even really, but it's not made by them.
Nice work, team.
But yeah, Moana's great. If you haven't seen that one, I love that one. Tangled was good too. It wasn't as solid as some of their films, but it's really lighthearted and fun and entertaining. Yeah, really, let Elsa out of the closet. Goddamn. Disney makes them for kids. Okay, Disney makes them for kids, but you can tell quality, you know? There's a lot of kids movies that are really good and really well made, and they have solid stories. Like, adults write kids movies, so adults know the patterns and like how you're supposed to write them to make them good and entertaining, to all like you're kind of trying to aim to make these movies entertaining for their parents too. Frozen is not a good movie. It doesn't make sense. Its plot contradicts itself. It's clearly a movie that got changed a lot in production and ended up really piss poorly thrown together. Had some solid ideas that weren't executed well. Like, there's no explanation for why anything is happening. Whereas Moana is really well written and really lovingly inspired by a culture, and so it has this unique soul to it that just is really captivating, which I think is very one of the strengths of the film, especially because they had oh, I had to explore more of this place. They actually had folks from that culture, like The Rock, working on the film, which is really lovely. Coco, I have heard, is good. I have not watched Coco yet. Yeah, unfortunately, I think, to some extent, the people in charge of Disney now have kind of lost their way, and there's been less quality in some of their stuff. It's not to say everything they've made is garbage. To some extent, honestly, it's just that I'm tired of it, you know? It's just that they've cornered so much of the market, it's exhausting. And it's really kind of upsetting, too, because, like, they are always gonna have, you know, they have so much control now over the stuff we get to see and what gets made, you know? They own so much. It's really not great for diversity of filming. It's a big problem for a lot of reasons. Yeah, and all the live-action remakes are just an excuse to renew the license on the property so that it doesn't go into the public domain, which is garbage. Which is why those movies, they barely give a shit about putting effort into them. They are just to cover their ass for the public domain. That is it. Which is sad. Alright, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. It sounds like the phone is ringing so that I go walk the dog. So I will do that and be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Here we go. Would be Nakahana Shadow. Let's see. Some front guy desk at City Hall became a stalker. Don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering people. Let's go talk to him. Hey, buddy.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Interesting.
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready.
Hey, don't scratch the wall, Bobby. Why would you do that? Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. This is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Alright. I guess we'll try it. Good night, Kyle. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe. And have a good one tomorrow.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You're on the ground. Nice going, Stone. Witness my resolve. Eat this. Scissor. Watch them carefully.
Damn, too dizzy. Persona! Go down. Persona!
Oh, damn it. Gandy, why are you crying? Did he just say, "Come at me, clown shoes"? What? That's fun. Meow. You can't. It's bedtime.
That's all she wrote.
Nice. Stop crying. It's bedtime. You can't go out there. I'm sorry. Alright, that's a good one. Can you all hear him?
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too.
Sounds like a case.
Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Right? Ain't that the way it is?
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Well, we're gonna need a full name, buddy. Ah, it's too late. He's gone.
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Convenient shiny. Awesome. Yay!
So, Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
Join us!
You do have a point.
Everybody can hear you going meow, meow, meow.
Either way,
Yeah,
trying to
hi,
get
come on
shadows
up.
down here is the best.
It's
Oops.
also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems
Hi.
online.
Where are we? Trying to get your face. There you are. Hi, buddy. Hi. You being cute. Why are you crying so much? I'm sad. Mommy won't let me go play. I want to go play. This thing keeps falling.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it.
Hold on.
Now
There's
Bob's
some more I wanna
crying.
show you guys before
What
we
is with
leave.
all you guys crying?
What? There's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
Alright.
Well then.
Gotta leave this room. I presume he's gonna show us the end of this level of mementos.
Guess we gotta do it.
What else do you want us to do? There's something I'd like to check further down. Let's head there. Alright, let's go, let's go.
For real?
Yep. Not really worth fighting anything on this level, because they're all, like, worth 5 EXP. We're way over leveled for this place. Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. Here we go.
Oh, hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Here's some foreshadowing.
The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
Good idea.
You've got to be kidding me.
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Alright.
This way!
Alright, this is what we're headed to. It's a door.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Hey, Tech Deck dudes, welcome.
This
Thanks
is
for
most
joining
likely
us.
Not an ordinary wall.
Well, you gonna join us back there, Gandhi?
If my hunch is correct,
Ta-da! Open sesame.
It opened.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
see? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's got to be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
So the public's cognition has changed of us?
How
And that
deep
lets us
is
go
it?
deeper, I guess.
Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
What if I want to explore? Alas. Oh, there's the kid.
Look! A person? In Mementos? Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
No, who are you?
We should be asking you that.
Right? Who is this strange near child, right?
It's
customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name.
So you're not human.
Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat? What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around.
Interesting.
I didn't know people could just come here. Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Sure.
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine.
He's definitely like secretly a god or a demon or a concept in physical form. If this is anything like any other game in this universe and series, every time we've met a small child, it's always not a small child.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Yes, we'll help you.
Thanks. Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud! Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy. I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy! Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this.
Aww.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you.
Oh my god.
I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
Who in the hell is right?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Hey, Professor Odyssey.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Well, that was interesting. He's back.
Hey.
Something I'm meaning to give all of you. The thing is, I picked something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is.
Huh?
A Devil's Star from Devil May Cry? It's the crossover we've been looking for. It's a star. What do you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars grant wishes. So this star is going to grant your wishes. Or it would be nice to think that. I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful, you want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Huh. There he goes. A star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in mementos. I guess you can try making a wish.
I know.
I wish you for all you can eat parfaits with 0 calories. An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. You kids thinking with your stomach. I'd do the same thing. Was Skull's wish too petty? You're one to talk. I guess things don't happen that easily.
Hey.
Can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
That was a bit unexpected. Let's head back. Yeah, he definitely has a couple of features that fit with the sort of immortal or magical or otherworldly characters of Persona and SMT. Like in Shin Megami Nocturne, we had that weird little boy that like was in all white, but he was totally like a demon or a god or something. There's a similar little girl in SMT4. And then, of course, the little girls in the Velvet Room with the gold eyes. I feel like he's definitely some kind of otherworldly creature, because that small children and gold eyes seem to be the thing.
Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
Aww.
I just needed pawns.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
Aww.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that.
Poor kitty.
Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
Sure thing.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
There will be eventually.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
The worst evil of all, studying. Alright, now we can go to Mementos. Yay! My boy! My oblivious, thick-headed boy. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target nest, we're totally gonna get famous. We're trying to help people not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure? Am I wrong? I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing all this if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't put them to use? Don't you agree? I want to help people. Same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, understand? And don't do anything to stand out like fail all your exams. Oh crap, I haven't studied at all. What about the star? The one that, I guess, Jose. I'm so used to Jose, but they said Jose. Gave us. Wonder if that could help. Somehow I doubt that. I'd settle just for not failing. Bargaining isn't going to help here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some effort in? You've still got time. Fine. Alright.
Nice.
Guess I can't interact with that for now. Don't think I have any books I can study. I can leave, right? What could I...
Hey.
Oh, I guess I can't do anything else outside today. I guess I'll work on my kindness. Hey. Alright, one sec. Do you need some help, Kitty?
Well then.
Oh.
Listen up. That should do it for now.
Hi, Candy.
Hey.
Hey, I saw it on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My website came in handy, didn't it? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner. You gotta swing by. Alright, so now we can go increase our bond with him. There's some other bonds we gotta start. I think... Is the politician available yet?
Man. You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
I love that they made the pun that it's called the fan site. That's great.
The Phantom Thieves aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda.
Don't call them P-Thieves. Please do not call them P-Thieves.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters.
Mishima is a hero. We salute the man on the front lines, filtering out the haters from the internet. A salute to Mishima! Oh, man.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow.
You can. You're a good boy.
But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me.
He wants so bad to have value as a person. All these poor children have no self-esteem. They just want to feel good about themselves, and society has crushed them.
Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
What is with this cat? What are you doing, Bobby? Why are you a long cat? Why do you do that? See if I can make it so that the camera stays on you. Yeah, kinda. There we go.
Just you wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show.
Child, go home and sleep. The haters can wait another night.
I gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. They defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash.
The kid wants to be a hero. What he doesn't know is he's already a hero for spending his day sorting through the filth of the internet.
Speaking of which, I I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Yay!
All right.
All right, he'll give us info. Amazing.
I might be overworking myself, though.
Yes, go to sleep, child. Go home and sleep.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
Yes. Go to sleep.
See you later.
Don't agree with you there, Dex-Mix. Like, you have no idea how much there goes into, like, my YouTube channel, for instance. How much of my time is spent just deleting the comments that are, her mouth looks perfect for sucking dick, or spam bots, or unfiltered hate that has nothing to do with anything to do with the video. Like, I don't censor any kind of honest and valuable critique. Even if I disagree with it, I always leave that. But there's tons of just garbage and filth. And that's the internet. That's not SJWs. That's, you know... SJW is a straw man argument the internet came up with to silence people complaining about being told they have dick-sucking lips. I've been told I'm an SJW for half the videos I've made. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got so mad, I'm not sleeping anymore. I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Child, don't! You don't engage the haters! Bob, what are you doing? Okay, apparently that didn't get me any points with him. I better set off the Battle of the Fan site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Yeah, you need some mods, my dude. Don't worry about it, Jeff. For the most part, I've been on the internet long enough to be immune to most of that. Very few comments anymore get to me at all. I'm not saying they don't ever, but really, honestly, that one just made me laugh because it was a comment on one of my videos, not a stream, but a Silent Hill video where you don't see my face. So it was obviously just some asshole that found a female person's channel and was like, oh yeah, let's sexually harass them. It's like, you don't even see my lips! What are you talking about, you weirdo? Seriously. It was so dumb. That one made me laugh. Alright. Can I leave? I guess I can hang out with Dad. Feel like I can come close. Alright, let's do it. Help him out.
Yeah. Alright then.
That's it for tomorrow's curry. How's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor of a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. Maybe they were talking about VLTL. No, the full comment was, if I can remember correctly, something like, you should slow this video down to something percentage of time because this girl has the perfect dick-sucking lips. And you don't see my lips in the video at all. So I just, literally, I sat there like the numbers passing over my head, like, what? It's one of the weirdest sexual harassment comments I've ever gotten. I just sitting there like, what are you talking about? It really felt like somebody that liked to cut and paste sexual harassment comments onto YouTube videos that have women in them, and since I have a feminine voice, they commented that, but they didn't watch the video, so they had no idea that I didn't show up. It just felt like spam. It was probably spam or a troll, but it just made me laugh so bad. You can kind of tell the difference between the ones that are real and the ones that just are spamming this shit to be obnoxious. And there's been a weird new turn in YouTube where there's lots of spam bots that are nice. Lately, half the comments on my videos are from accounts that have generic names and the same icon, and it's always stuff like, that's a great video. You just made a great video. You should have more subscribers. I'm like, wow, the spam bots are getting nice. I leave those comments. I'm like, you push the YouTube algorithm. You can stay. Don't know why this is happening. There are 3 factors that determine the flavor of a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Right, keep up the good work. It doesn't net much profit, given the effort it takes, but money is money. I'm not going to forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee. Just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now, where? Fine.
Sorry.
Something just came up. We can keep going with the lessons some other time. Is it trouble? What, you worried about me? Course I am, Coffee Dad! Nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. Aww. My favorite fanfic I've read in the Persona 5 universe is literally just a rewrite of the entire game from Dad's perspective, focusing heavy on him interacting with the kids. It's delightful. I really want to reread it now.
Alright.
The rest?
I'm off. Don't eat all the food while I'm gone. Bye, Dad. You get everything closed up? Gosh, Dad. Sorry about earlier. Had to take care of some business. Don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got lots of time on our hands. Raring to go, huh? Some work ethic you got there. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. What is your opinion on the RE3 remake? I'm on my 5th run on different difficulties, and I feel the lack of content.
What?
I feel like it's a really solid game. I really enjoyed it personally. I do think it's probably lighter in content than previous games they've come out with, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. But I could see where, for folks that have gotten used to the kind of previous setup, you know, it's like a surprise to come up with a game that's got so much less in it. And I feel like it's probably a consequence of the fact that it is coming pretty fast on the heels of the RE2 remake. I imagine that that's slightly a consequence of trying to put them out together, or kind of fast. So yeah, I think it's really good. It is short. I don't necessarily, like, honestly, the older I get, the more I really appreciate things that are short, because I have a life and things to do, you know? Oh, I feel that, Akatsuki. You're right. The game really didn't have that many puzzles, did it? It was much more of a straightforward action exploring game, which I enjoyed, don't get me wrong. I loved it. But it definitely is a different experience. Definitely. Far more, I think, story and exploration driven, I think, you know? But yeah, I could see where folks coming off of the RE2 remake that was incredibly faithful and pretty long, had a lot you could do. I could see where this might be a disappointment for some. Demon passes become a thing yet? Yeah, I think I have one. Pretty sure we got that already.
Seems pretty rough.
Oh yeah, pollen season affects mementos. It feels like something like I'd like to see DLC of it, maybe? See, I feel like DLC is such an untapped concept. They only ever use it to, like, wring out more money from folks for the thinnest amount of material, when it would be such a great opportunity to, like, pace out content and to give folks cool shit. But I feel like it should just be free. It should just be part of the package. Like, in 3 months, a DLC comes out that's for the game and everybody gets it for free as part of the experience. But they'll never do that. They always want to get more money out of you. I didn't know RE2 had a free one. I still haven't played those.
Allergies?
What are some of my favorite PS2 games excluding Silent Hill?
Kinda dazed and everything feels weird.
It's a good thing that I have my games over here, so let's look. I really enjoyed the first Fatal Frame that we just finished recently. Fantastic. Obviously, I played the heck out of some Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy X, one of my favorite games of all time. Love that game. I played Harvest Moon Save the Homeland on PS2 so much growing up. I really loved that game. I think those are the big ones. Final Fantasy 12. Love the heck out of that game. Most of the Final Fantasies I've really enjoyed. But yeah, Haunting Ground's a good... Shadow of Destiny. I just beat that one recently. I am now in love with that game. That game is fantastic. It's amazing, and you should all try it. And I'm pretty sure that when I finally get around to playing Shadow Hearts, I'm going to be in love with that game too.
But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's
watching me. I forgot this.
I hope not.
Poor baby.
Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Poor baby. I wish more games would do free DLCs. I think that's the way to go. Because it, like, encourages folks to stay engaged with your game, and for people that didn't buy it the first time around to maybe get around to buying it, you know? And, I don't know. I just think it'd be a neat way to keep games alive. And I think it should just be included in the game price, because the games are already super freaking... I paid $60 for this digital piece of crap, and it didn't even have a case! It's the same price it was in the friggin' store. Anyway. Don't you think the atmosphere at school is different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Nobody ever talked about him in the open like this. I wish someone thanked us for it. Either way, everything else worked out for the best. You can tell that Ann is, like, far more... I feel like, in spite of the fact that she's had, like, no familial presence in her life, she's far more on the level. I think she's had more, like Shiho, she's had friends she could rely on. Whereas Ryuji, other than his mom, who has also suffered emotional and physical abuse. He was emotionally and physically abused by his dad, emotionally and physically abused by Kamoshida, lost all his friends on the sports team, broke his leg, couldn't even run any... Like, he is just so, I feel like, so dealing with all these emotions and this PTSD trauma. I feel like a lot of his actions are informed by that in this game, and his desire to want thanks, to be appreciated, because he never has been. I wish the game went a little harder into that. If you gave me a copy of Vagrant Story, Faku, I would love and appreciate you forever. I love Final Fantasy XII, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, I love the War of the Lions, that whole universe, and Vagrant Story is one of the only games in that universe I've never played or owned. And one of these days I will have to get it. I would really love to have it physically. Anne's the only PT with a normal living family. Well, I thought her family was kind of, like, distant, because they're, like, rich and they travel all the time, so she's always home alone. Like, they weren't abusive and horrible, they were just not present, was my understanding. Kamoshida's being paid for his crimes. That's victory for me. I wonder what's going to happen to him now. He's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's going to have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. That's my girl. For sure. And I feel like in spite of Ryuji having all this PTSD and abuse stuff with him, I feel like he's incredibly emotional and really sympathetic, even to the guy that abused him, I feel like. To some extent, you know, he was like, I couldn't kill Kamoshida, I kind of feel bad for him, blah, blah, blah. Whereas Ann is like, locked down, cold, nope, fuck that guy. New info. There's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help. Bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. You already changed the heart of the stalker. Piece of cake, okay. Yeah, I agree, Akatsuki. I feel like you're right. She probably had the most normal childhood, but there's definitely still some holdover of, you know, not having your parents be close to you still. You know, I'm sure she's lonely, at the least, I think. Which is probably why she clung very hard to Shiho. Alright, we gotta go find a target. I will say, if anyone does want to send me anything, I need to change this info. I do not have a P.O. box right now because I'm not leaving my house. So, if you want to send me anything, you'll have to contact me. Oh, that is so cool, Katsuki. I will have to look that up. We want to go to the mementos, right? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go.
Don't worry about that stuff. Ryuji! We don't even have a target.
Let's go.
We do. Perfect timing. Let's go in. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Study in the cat bus. Alright. I think my dog needs walked. I can hear her yelling at me. Alright, now might be a good time to quit for the night, because it is kind of like... I got a later start than I wanted to, so we didn't get to stream as much tonight as we normally do. But I think now might be a good time to quit. Tomorrow I am going to do my best to start early, like at 4, do a lot of the game, because we're coming up on Final Fantasy VII, and I want to complete a decent amount of it. Let's see, what's tomorrow's? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so we have 3 days. So it'd be great if we could knock some chunks out of it in the next couple days. Thanks for joining me. Check the description for links, how to buy my books, support the channel, commission a video, follow me on social media, and join the Discord. We're gonna have another bad movie night on Thursday, which is gonna be fun. I actually am considering if maybe we should watch the Final Fantasy VII movie, since 7 comes out the next day, but I don't know. It might be fun to watch something that's actually really horribly bad. We'll figure that out later. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.